Hey, Shalom. Salakia. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wakaha Korash. Hey, double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right. So I was laughing for a minute because of this video. All right. Um, I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna give a couple precepts.
Wait, what? Are women getting evicted? Women getting evicted. So, if you've been paying attention to the news, you know that the job market is terrible. All industries are firing and laying off people. Of course, women are the ones losing the most jobs. You mix job losses with the fact that most women are living at or beyond their means, and you see a lot of women are not able to pay their rent. Mm-hmm. So, what happens after that? They get evicted. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Like, what are they going to do? Because
Hey, this is the result of not having a hedge, man. Okay, I wasn't even thinking of this scripture, but I'm gonna get it right. Um, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 36, and verse 25. It says, "Where no hedge is, right? Let's look up this word hedge. All right. It says hedge, a barrier or a limit. It says encircle, hinder, roadside, inferior." Some synonyms for the word hedge is a fence, a wall, a barrier, a barricade. Okay, so that you get an idea of what a hedge is used for. Okay, let's go back. All right, so this is the book of Ecclesiastes 36:25. It says, "Where no hedge is, all right, and a man would be the hedge, right? More specifically, a man of the Lord, but nevertheless, a man, right? He would be the hedge. Hence, the reason men are the head, okay? Because the hedge he's a umbrella, right? He's a house. He's a fence. He's a defense. All right. And the scriptures tell us um, not to learn the way of the heathen. And this is the way of the heathen that are women mainly, all right, and our people in general, but mainly our women, okay, because there are more women than there is men. So mainly the women, they have drunken of this cup, man. They are drunk off of what they can, the freedoms that they have, which are no freedoms at all, right? It says, there the possession is spoiled. All right. Our women have been spoiled. The children have been spoiled. All right. This is why you're getting evicted, because you don't have a hedge. This is why it seems as if you're being robbed, right? Because you don't have a hedge. This is why um, you're being forced into a certain life, because you don't have a hedge. Okay? And on the spiritual side, the hedge would be these scriptures. Okay? You being uh, in agreement with these scriptures, and then in agreement with your husband, or just in agreement with your husband, period. All right. But it says there the possession is spoiled. You, the children, your mind, right? You have been robbed. You didn't hear this. You didn't drunk of this man's way, his philosophy, his way of living, right? You've drunken his wine, and now you're drunk. You don't know that this is the enemy, the devil, right? You don't know that you're naked. You don't have clothes on. You don't know this. You don't know that his way has uh, pushed you further, okay, into a promiscuous lifestyle, right? You don't know that. You don't know that you yourself have been created to be with one man, and to follow after him, and to not, uh, you know, learn the ways of the heathen, right? So this is the result of you drinking and being one with this man, because let's find that picture again. Right here. Bring this down. Oh, yep. Just like that. This is why this is. Okay. When this place goes down, okay, you go down with it, because you are one with this place. You are in agreement with this place. Right? The scripture says, can two walk together except they be agreed? So you are in agreement with America. Right? So you receive the same punishment, the same judgment with this place. Or no? Yeah, you receive the same judgment, man. This ain't that. The Lord ain't that. Ain't no gray areas with the Lord. Ain't no, oh, well, I didn't know. This ain't that, man. It says there the possession is spoiled. You have been robbed. You have been robbed of your true freedom, right? In the Lord, in your heritage, right? In your power, in the truth. You have been robbed of that, right? You have been robbed of your true happiness. The Look at all of the unaliving of the children that our women do. Right? We can just start there. We ain't got to go nowhere else. Right? And it's like Yeah, but it was like 2 times that I heard like different little snippets or videos or recordings of the so-called nigga woman talk about some. Yeah, we just need to kill them all. Yeah, we just don't. It would be okay if they weren't just all dead. You hear me? So yeah, this is the result of that, man. Right? I would listen to it. I'm like, well, I'm gonna let it play. Well, so like, let me finish this verse out. It says, "They're the possession is spoiled." Yeah, like I was saying, you've been robbed of your true happiness, man. You having children, you and probably two of your best friends, y'all all got the same nigga. He's straight because of y'all straight, because of him. Y'all got all these children, y'all getting this money, y'all living good. You've been robbed of all that, right? You've drunk in this man's cup, and this man's cup got you looking at your sisters like, bitch. You looking at your sister like, bitch. You thinking like the men. The men are the ones supposed to be like, nigga. If not literally. I mean, well, yeah, literally, but we ain't literally walking around like, oh, ain't it been look at my bitch, nigga. Nah, right? That's because you've been robbed of the truth, right? You've been robbed of the truth, man. So like it. Because yeah, but you've been robbed of the truth. All right. It says, "Where no hedge is, the possession is spoiled, and he that have no wife will wander up and down mourning." Okay, all these niggas out here, no women. Why? Cause this bitch drunk off this juice. She drunk off this wine. She done drunk that Babylonian wine. Yeah, all these bitches, they all got together. They fucking each other. They thinking they they fucking each other. Number one, and then they getting all these perks and benefits. They drunk off this shit, right? They going overseas. Fucking niggas coming back with shit, right? They going to Dubai, taking shit, eat, shit, letting niggas. You hear me, right? They getting free housing, free this, you know. They walking around with, oh, we're the most educated demographics, and I think we just need, we're past the black man now. We want to, right? They drunk, dude, robbed, spoiled, all right? A lot of times they're doing it for social media. They're doing it because they see other people doing it and they really can't afford it. I saw a video where this girl was saying, well, when I was living alone, I was doing my nails and my eyelashes and all these things every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks, and whatever. So why now when I get a man, I'm not getting those things done? And I was thinking to myself, well, are you really like paying it out of pocket, or are you putting all those expenses on a credit card? Because if you're putting all those shit on a credit card, then you shouldn't be doing it at all. You're not doing the right thing. And a guy would come into a situation like that and know that that's not the right thing to do. So he's not going to allow you to go. Yeah, because um, men don't. I mean, niggas do. I know if he's forced. He's caused. But for the most part, you know, niggas ain't trying to fuck their name up. But these bitches, they don't have no understanding, man. Here, let me back it up. So, shouldn't be doing it at all. You're not doing the right thing. And a guy would come into a situation like that and know that that's not the right thing to do. Right, because who's thinking like, I want to come in and take on all this bitch's debt? Right? Nobody's thinking like that. Right? This place has and that's again, that's that wine that you're drunk off of, man. Okay. Hey, ever since Trump then came in there, he ain't stopped swinging. He been saying, I'm the chosen one. He ain't the chosen one, but he like Cyrus, the way the Lord, if you know, but
So he's not going to allow you to go rack up debt because you decide that you want to fill your eyelashes every 3 weeks when you don't really have.
right, I think that's what I wanted. That's why the Lord said he didn't give them wisdom, man. All right. Let me get that. Slovakia. This is the book of Job, chapter 39, and verse 17. It says, because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, right? The Lord did not give you wisdom to be out here trying to live your best life and make decisions by yourself, right? Let's start there. The Lord didn't give you that level of foresight, right? So you um, drinking this man's juice, you have been drunk to believe that you do have that foresight and you can protect and provide and set in the ways of the Lord and lead in the ways of the Lord, right? It says, because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding, right? You don't understand credit, right? You don't understand family. You don't understand scripture. You don't understand the truth. Again, you've been robbed of your understanding. Okay? You've been spoiled. Look at look at the children. Look at the communities, so-called, the areas in which Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans live, right? Who are the YNs? Where did they come from? Right? Who's raising them? Okay. It says, because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding. When you impart, you leave it to, right? You send it, you give it. The Lord didn't give you understanding, man. You're supposed to get your understanding from your husband. That is your leader, not the system, not Esau Edom's ways, his philosophy. All right. Man, why I keep doing it? Yeah.
This weekend, and I'll officially be out by Sunday afternoon. Hopefully, I'll be well done before then because I'm gonna get up early in the morning and we're gonna things. But I need you to go rack up debt because you decide that you want to fill your eyelashes every 3 weeks when you don't really have the money to pay for it. So y'all.
And then y'all end up homeless, right? With the evictions and the missing because you juggling something. You juggling something that's too high to be juggled. It's too high. It's too heavy. Right? It's too everything. You're not created to carry that. You're not a man. So you're juggling something that's too high, too heavy, too fast. It's too this, too that. You're not even. It's outside of your league. It's not in your league. Or you're not in its league. Right? And when shit gets woo woo, and then you be the first ones to fall. All right, and this is ultimately the curses on us Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, this is ultimately this man coming down with great wrath, coming in this bitch slicing shit. Right, ultimately this is the judgment of the Lord. Right.
Your girl was supposed to be out by yesterday. I got this letter, I think, like either Tuesday or Wednesday, but y'all, I kept putting it off. I was doing little things, but I didn't just go ahead and pack up the whole house because packing is a hassle, and especially.
And look, this ain't. It's funny, but it ain't funny. It's funny, you know, but it ain't funny. It's funny, but it's like, damn, like this whole time, your man, right? And she got a little son. She talking about baby boy, or little boy, or whatever. Like, here it is. You got all this shit, and they giving you this little window to get your shit and get up out of here. Like that shit fucked up, man. Right? You know what? Let me grab this scripture. Like here. I don't know if I'm typing it in wrong or what. I know it's this is the book, Salakia. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 36. In verse 6, it says, Lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed, right? A staff is something that supports you, all right? And our people, starting off with these women, they have trusted in the staff of this broken reed, man, of America. Okay, the laws of America, the perks and benefits, and first served and first heard, and first word, and they have trusted in that. And when they was up there, they was snooting and do you have any Grey Poupon, and right, nose all up in the air, right? It says, "Lo, thou trusted in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt." Okay, America. America is known as Egypt. Okay, in the scriptures, it says, "Whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it." So you didn't trust it on this thing to the point where if you leaned on it, when you lean on something, you're putting like, I don't know, a lot, but you're putting a lot of your weight on it, right? If you leaning, right? If you lean on a sharp needle, you're gonna feel that shit. Lean on a sharp needle. You feel me? You ain't even gotta lean on it. You just get up against it. You hear me? That's deep. It says, "Lo, thou trust in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him," man. Okay? This is our people, man, trusting in this devil. All right? You ain't even trusting in your own husband. You don't even trust in you don't even trust in the Lord, who is your husband. If you can perceive that.
When you're doing it all by yourself. So I said what I was going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do everything over this weekend, and I'll officially be out by Sunday afternoon. Hopefully I'll be well done before then, because I'm going to get up early in the morning and we're going to go ahead and knock this out. So right now where we're at, y'all, I done just about got everything packed up. Now we just got to get the truck and get everything packed up. But the only thing is we're doing it all by myself. And I got a baby boy, but y'all know how that is. So I ain't gonna lie, it's been super stressful.
No, we don't know how that is. All right? Talking about you, but y'all, I got baby boy, but y'all know how that is. As if that's something like, that's cool, that's hip, it's fucked up, but yeah, it is what it is. We thugging, we out here, right? No, that's fucked up. Right? Then, anyway.
Your girl is making it do what it do, because y'all know at the end of the day, this is what I'm gonna do, make it do what it do. If y'all remember.
That's all you got to do. You don't have nothing else to do. Salagia, man. What is you talking about? You don't got nothing else to do. You better make it. You better make it do what it do. The fuck? Hey, that nigga Trump said, hey, your ass is you going to the mental spot, man. Cause you got to be out of your motherfucking mind to think that we the government, we gonna be taking care of you bitches, paying all these monies for this. Cause you don't want to get right and get you a man, a couple of sisters with one nigga, and y'all make it work. Hey. All right.
When I left my last apartment, y'all, I cleared the apartment out. Like, it was clear. But this time, honey.
And this how they coming, man. You know what? I'm cool. No, bro. Right? This when they start thinking like, damn, I'm really fucked up. Like this place is sold me a dream, right? This place has made me drunk, all right?
Since I'm being evicted, I am not clearing this apartment completely out. You know, I'm gonna get the things I want to take, but I'm leaving a lot of stuff. So that's definitely not.
All right, this is the last time. But and that is the problem right there, man. That is the problem right there. What is that called? Is that called rebelling? Right? Is that you have a contract and you don't do it? Is that called breaking a contract? I forget the name of it. Right? You don't like something, then this happens. I'm not doing this. That's the problem. That's the reason. That's the reason for the season, man. Right? Hey, the scripture says, it's in Amos. Lord,
On my mind.
grab
I
it.
ain't worried about no deposit and all that, baby. They can keep it. I'm just honestly ready to go and get this over with. So if y'all wondering how your girl doing, y'all, I am stressed out, highly stressed out. Barely functioning, can barely think, but we getting it done. And hopefully we'll be done by this Sunday, y'all. Honey, life do be life. But y'all know one thing about your girl, I ain't gonna let it whoop on me. I'm gonna get up and fight. I completely got the kitchen packed up. My room is done. The bathroom is packed up. Baby boy, room is in the works. And this is what we're currently looking like. Me and my kids are getting evicted out of our apartment. Let me tell y'all why while I clean up their room. If you've been following me for a while, then you know this is the apartment that we...
Look at this fucking house, man. Hold up.
The bathroom is packed up, baby boy. Room is in the works. And this is what we're currently looking like. Me and my kids are getting evicted out of our apartment.
Shit,
Let me tell y'all why while I clean up their room. If you've been following me for a while, then you know this is the apartment that we moved in back in 2020. We're currently looking like. Me and my kids are getting evicted out of our apartment.
Look at this shit, man. Yes, you got to go, Joe. You got to go. I don't know what the fuck I don't know why you even I wouldn't even did this. I ain't about to come on the fucking internet and show this shit with my proud ass. Right? My shame. Let me get that. Shameless ass bitches, man. I gotta get that. It's the book of Ecclesiastes 26 and 25. It says a shameless woman. Okay, this bitch is shameless. She don't need. Well, the fact that you recording this and you putting this on. We don't care about why the house. It could have just happened with a dog. No one cares. Right? A picture is worth 1,000 words. No one cares. Okay? This proves that you have no shame. Right? The fact that you on the camera with your cottage legs, your cottage thighs showing, right? It shows you have no shame. You don't care about your fucking health, right? It says a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. This is what we call you, bitch. Right? And this shameless is in many ways, right? Many forms, many fashions. But it says a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord, right? You bitches don't fear the Lord. You only fear your husband. You only fear this. You feared Esau, Edom, but now y'all, hey, it is what it is, man. You hear me?
And let me tell y'all why while I clean up their room. If you've been following me for a while, then you know this is the apartment that we moved in back in 2022 when I moved to Georgia with only $20 in a food stamp card. Since moving into this apartment, the management has changed 3 times and I have renewed my lease twice.
Hey, clearly rebellion, right? We can start with the hair.
I just do it because I don't like.
Look, clearly that's the problem right there. Right? It's clearly rebellion is as the sin as of witchcraft, roughly paraphrasing. All right. And what is it? What's the punishment for witches? All right. But anyway, I just want to do something quick on this, man. Lord willing, you was edified. All right. So you can go check this out. All right. In closing, I want to say, call Haloyim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Hakbarash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone who taught us this truth. Hey, shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.